Hey, Daddy, will you read me a story before I fall asleep?
Sure. What story is it that you want to hear?
I want to hear the one about the princess.
Okay, which princess?
You know, Daddy, the one about Kate.
Oh, Kate the princess. Well, all right. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there was a princess, and her name was Kate.
That's my name, too.
Yes, it is. And she ruled over this land with her father John. He was the king.
That's your name.
Yes, Kate, it is. And everybody in the land loved Princess Kate. They thought she was the best princess the land had ever had. And her father, King John, loved her more than he had ever loved anyone ever in the whole world for as long as he'd ever lived. Daddy. That's true, he did. And he always protected her. Whenever someone would come into the land, like a troll, or a ghost, or an alien.
Aliens.
Yes, Kate, aliens. John would round up his army, and he would swoop down and take the trolls or the ghosts or the aliens, and he would throw them into the dungeon, and he would always, always keep Princess Kate safe.
Will I always be safe, Daddy?
Yes, honey. As long as I have anything to do about it, you'll always be safe. And I kissed her on her forehead, and I turned off her light. I walked towards the door, and I turned around. Good night, baby girl.
Good night, Daddy.
And I shut her door. I went to the kitchen. It was dark. I turned on the light. I took down a plate and a cup. I took out 2 pieces of bread, put them on the plate, opened the refrigerator, pulled out the bologna, read the expiration date. 2 weeks ago. I put 1 piece of bologna in between the 2 pieces of bread, poured milk into the glass, put them on a tray, and then I waited. 15 minutes later, I slowly opened Kate's bedroom door, peeked in. She was fast asleep. I went back into the kitchen and I picked up the tray, opened the back door, walked into the backyard. It was pitch dark back here. I couldn't afford for anybody to see me coming out here every night. I made my way to the cellar. It was locked. I fumbled around for the keys until I found the right one, and I unlocked the door. I opened the cellar door and I walked down. In the middle of the room was one dim light bulb, just enough so I could see where the figure was, curled up into a corner, under a blanket. The stench was unbearable. I put the tray on the floor and I slid it over, and the figure lurched at me, but I'd had it tied up. I could see its dirty, matted hair, its fingernails bloody and raw from clawing at the concrete floor and the walls, her neck raw from her trying to claw at her own throat. She tore into the sandwich like a wild, crazy animal and drank the milk and slid the tray back over to me. I picked it up. I needed to get out. I couldn't stand the smell. I told it to get under its covers, and it did. I walked back up the stairs, and I locked the door. I walked into the kitchen. I washed the dishes, and the phone rang.
Hey, John. Hi. It's Detective Stevenson.
Oh, hi, Detective.
Hey. Hey, listen. You know that report we got? The sighting of your wife?
Yeah, I do. Well, listen, it didn't pan out, John. I'm really sorry. Oh, I see. John, I just want you to know that I'm not going to stop looking. I'll follow up on any lead, I promise. All right. Well, I appreciate that.
How are you doing, John?
Well, I'm holding in there. I have to. I have Kate to think about.
All right, John. Well, if you need anything, please call me, and I'll let you know if anything comes up.
All right. Bye. Picked up the phone and I called my lawyer. Hey, Kevin, it's John. Yeah, listen. That sighting that the police had, turns out it wasn't Kelly. Right. All right, then. Hey, I have a question. What does this mean for the custody battle and the divorce? All right, so until she's found, then it's just me and Kate. All right, well, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll let you know if I hear anything. You too, okay? All right. And I hung up. Nobody was going to find Kelly. She was a crazed, wild animal in my cellar. If they ever did find her, it would be her body or what's left of it. She's half starved now. I will always protect Kate. I will even protect her from her own mother.